Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H to refuse Randy Orton's request and remove him from SmackDown. 3 things the game can do if the Viper confronts him following this week's show. Randy Orton's WWE legacy is unquestionable, with his calculated ruthlessness and indomitable spirit defining him as one of wrestling's most dangerous and respected superstars. Yet recent reports suggest that Orton is at odds with WWE's management, specifically Triple H, about his place on SmackDown. Rumors swirling around WWE's top brass hint that Orton recently approached Triple H with a specific request about his role on the Blue brand, but it seems the game may be preparing to deny it. Fans are left wondering what Orton's future holds and how WWE will address the tension between two of the most powerful figures in wrestling history. In this article, we'll explore the dynamics of Orton and Triple H's evolving relationship and consider 3 potential moves Triple H might make if Orton confronts him on SmackDown. Each option would significantly impact Orton's storyline, potentially setting up fresh rivalries and new challenges for WWE's resident Viper. While the details of Orton's rumored request remain unknown, fans are speculating that it could involve a shift in brand or creative direction. Some believe that Orton may want to step away from SmackDown due to personal reasons or strategic choices about his career. Orton's recent returns and explosive re-entries into storylines suggest he's still got plenty of fire, and it's possible he's looking to capitalize on his momentum on a different brand, perhaps seeking opportunities on Raw or even pursuing a reduced schedule to focus on other pursuits. However, Triple H's decision to decline Orton's request has fueled theories that he has other plans for the Viper, possibly to lead SmackDown's next wave of superstars or engage in a storyline that cements his legacy further. Whatever the reason, this rumored denial could be the catalyst for a dramatic confrontation between the game and Orton. And here are 3 potential directions Triple H might take if such a showdown occurs. If Triple H believes Orton is wavering in his commitment to SmackDown, he could test the Viper by placing him in a high-stakes rivalry with one of the Blue brand's rising stars. This scenario would allow Triple H to make it clear that SmackDown isn't a place for superstars who aren't fully invested. At the same time, it would give Orton a formidable challenge that could either reignite his passion or force him to confront his future with WWE. For instance, Triple H could pit Orton against someone like Solo Sikoa, a dangerous up-and-comer with a thirst to make his name by taking down legends. A brutal rivalry with Solo would push Orton to his limits both mentally and physically. As a powerhouse under the Bloodline's banner, Solo's relentless, ruthless style mirrors Orton's own brand of sadistic offense, making him the perfect opponent to force Orton into proving that he still has the hunger for high-profile matches. Another option could be a feud with LA Knight, whose popularity has skyrocketed in recent months. Facing Knight could test Orton's ability to stay relevant against WWE's hottest rising star, and potentially add another compelling layer to SmackDown's roster. For Triple H, placing Orton in such a rivalry could serve as a subtle reminder that no one, not even the Viper, is above the challenge of proving themselves. If Triple H believes that Orton is essential to SmackDown but wants to shake things up, he could assign him the role of gatekeeper for the Blue brand. A gatekeeper is a seasoned veteran tasked with testing new talent, and Orton would be ideal for this role given his experience and his ability to make any opponent look good while simultaneously showcasing his dominance. In this position, Orton would face off against newcomers and rising talents, acting as a force that every young wrestler must overcome to earn respect and credibility. This role would keep Orton in the spotlight, giving him high-stakes matches without the pressure of pursuing a championship every night. Triple H could frame this decision as a mark of respect, positioning Orton as an essential figure who helped shape the future of SmackDown. Moreover, this scenario could create opportunities for dynamic storylines. New stars trying to break through could develop rivalries with Orton, frustrated by the daunting task of surpassing a legend. At the same time, Orton's character could evolve as he becomes increasingly frustrated with having to babysit SmackDown's future instead of pursuing his own ambitions. This slow-building frustration could ultimately explode, setting up a dramatic showdown where Orton demands the spotlight once again, challenging WWE's future stars to prove themselves by beating him on his terms. The most electrifying and shocking outcome of all would be if Triple H takes things personally and agrees to face Orton in a match. In this scenario, Triple H's refusal to accommodate Orton's request would transform into an all-out power struggle between two legends with a storied history. Although Triple H doesn't wrestle regularly anymore, his involvement in a storyline with Orton could add massive intrigue, blending reality with storyline in a way that WWE fans crave. A confrontation between Orton and Triple H would draw on their history, former Evolution teammates, bitter rivals, and now two men who have helped shape WWE's modern era in very different ways. Triple H's persona as the Game and WWE's authority figure could clash with Orton's lone wolf, anti-authority character, leading to a battle where Orton tries to punish Triple H for not respecting his requests or career direction. A match between the two would also allow WWE to elevate Orton's character, regardless of the outcome. If Triple H manages to beat Orton, it would humiliate the Viper and potentially lead to an even darker and more vengeful iteration of his character. However, if Orton were to defeat Triple H, it would serve as a statement that the Viper isn't ready to step aside for anyone, not even WWE's top authority figure. Randy Orton's potential conflict with Triple H is more than just a personal grudge. It's a clash of ideologies and generations. Triple H represents the WWE establishment, a force that has defined the company's modern vision and direction. Orton, on the other hand, is a blend of the old guard and the new, a legend in his own right, but still loyal only to himself. This storyline could play out with a level of intensity and storytelling depth that fans haven't seen in years. Orton's persona, shaped by years of playing the ruthless, unpredictable Viper, would make for a thrilling match if he took on the corporate authority of Triple H. Fans would get to see the rawness of Orton's anti-authority energy clash with Triple H's commanding presence, creating a dynamic that would harken back to WWE's Attitude Era, where superstars often took on authority figures with unparalleled intensity. Regardless of how Triple H chooses to handle this situation, Orton's request and the rumored denial set the stage for high drama and compelling storytelling on SmackDown. Whether Orton stays on the blue brand as a gatekeeper, steps into a brutal feud with one of the newer stars, or challenges Triple H himself, the confrontation between these two legendary figures has the potential to reshape SmackDown and elevate it to new heights. The tension between Triple H's authority and Orton's rebellious spirit adds a layer of unpredictability that WWE fans crave. If handled correctly, this storyline could be one of the most talked about angles in recent memory, reminding fans why they love the intensity, emotion, and unpredictability of WWE.